Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like looking at like my neck and my I literally I think I might have just like touched my cats or something, or maybe I laid on a blanket that they laid on cuz all of a sudden my whole body is like breaking out. And if you guys know me, I'm allergic to my cat, which makes a whole lot of sense as to why I kept her. But anyways, we're back to talk about Jax Taylor, Vanderpump Rules drama, Brittany, Brock, all of our favorite bees, and of course Sheena plays into this too. So before we jump in, if you guys have not already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Um, yeah, and I say with that, let's just get right into the sheesh of it. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you to Reality Blurb, Davies. You guys remember we talked about this a little bit, but he labeled Brittany Cartwright as wish-washy. He also detailed a recent run-in between Jax Taylor and Randall Emmett on the latest episode of his wife Sheena Shea's podcast. So, as Sheena also recounted this weird encounter between Jax and Randall, who you guys remember with Lala, okay? Brock suggested that Brittany had put their friend group in a sticky situation after separating from Jax earlier this year. For me, that whole situation is just annoying, to be honest. I don't know how you stuck around with like dealing with the Jax and Brittany of it for so long, is what Brock said on Shenanigans. And she said, because of Brittany, because I love Brittany. That's why we deal with Jax. But when Sheena proclaimed that they were Team Brittany, Brock pointed out that their friends put herself in a spot too. Well, their friend, Brittany. She's really just wishy washy with her own self by setting those hard boundaries with him and then letting them get destroyed by him. And he just walks all over her. But still, Sheena did her best to defend Brittany, noting that she and Jax were new to the world of navigating divorce and co parenting with one another. She said neither of them have ever been married and divorced with a child and a home before. So I don't think we can really judge or say how they're dealing with it. Yeah. Well, Brock said it just puts all of the friends in a sticky situation. I'm not picking sides here. I'm taking care of whoever is doing the right thing. The problem was when they were going for their separation and she was like, he can't be around him. And then when she gets caught up with her schedule, all of a sudden he just walks in the school to pick up her kid, Cruz. And I'm like, there's a problem here. But during the same episode, I don't think that's any, I mean, I honestly don't think that's any of Brock's business. Like, if you want to, if you know, I heard while, let me just say this. I did hear Brock mention that while Jax was away in the mental health facility, that Sheena and Brock helped out with Cruz. So I think when you start letting people help you, then they start feeling like they have an input in things. Otherwise, like, and I really, really like Brock and I like Sheena. Um, Otherwise, I feel like it would be more of like a mind your own business. Like it doesn't, it's not your child. So if you feel like because you're helping that you get an input, stop helping me. Is kind of how I would be. But everybody's different and she might really need the help. But then that's where I would be like, Jax, step it up. Anyways, um, during the same episode, also through Vanderpump Rules Party on Instagram, Sheena revealed that her and Brock had witnessed an odd run-in between Jax and Randall during a school barbecue for their kids. It was so weird. Jax was just like talking about like being single and his new condo, and I'm like, doesn't this man owe you like $75,000? And you're just like talking. What is happening? It was so weird. But as Vanderpump Rules fans may recall, Jax called out Randall publicly on a number of occasions after he allegedly failed to pay him back for an investment that he made. However, during their encounter at their kid's school, things seemed to be okay. They embraced each other, is what Brock said. But following the release of the podcast episode, Jax took to his Instagram stories to fire back at Brock and Sheena, saying, imagine having absolutely no content for your podcast. So you have to stoop as low as to talk about your friend's personal life and private moments at your children's school. Anything for a click or buck with these two. It's very sad. I mean, awkward. And it doesn't stop there because I'm going to bring up the tape. Here we go. this is, I mean, and Jax is like crazy, so probably not the thing that you want to do, but here we go.
Relationships.
Randall or Jax at school drop off. Any awkward run-ins? Unfortunately, yes. Have Jax and Randall come face to face at school? If so, did Jax bring up the money Randall
No,
owes him?
they embraced each other.
It was so weird. We were at our school barbecue. Marciano was with us, and I was like, Marciano, go eavesdrop. Go listen to like what they're saying. And Jax was just talking about like being single and his new condo.
His new car he just got, his truck's getting delivered. I was like, this is a bro.
Doesn't this man owe you like $75,000? And you're just like, what is happening?
I agree.
Look,
it was so weird.
It's just like, for me, well, that whole situation is just annoying, to be honest. I don't know how you've stuck around with like dealing with the Jackson Brittany of it all for so long.
Because of Brittany, because I love Brittany. That's
relationships.
Well, there's more.
So you all know that we started the bar restaurant business, and we started off with Jax's, and you know, a lot has changed since we started that. I did a lot. I did a lot to like help that place, and and I put like Mammo's Beer cheese on the menus. I did all the flowers. I helped decorate. I showed up while Jax couldn't be there. I tried my hardest to keep everything going, and I love the partners that we have there. And they recently came to me, and Brits is coming to WeHo.
Oh my!
So I'm going to
well
be.
Deserved.
Thank you. I am going to be part owner with my partners.
Mammo's Beer cheese better be on your menu. We're taking that shit back.
It's going to Brits. I still like Jackson is still very near and dear to me because I literally started that, and I helped with so much of that. But I'm gonna have my own bar in West Hollywood, right across from where I started. Like, sir, Tom is 3 doors down from me. Like, it is in the best location ever. Rocco's, it's right next door to Rocco's because our partners own Rocco's just like at Jax's. So I'm taking over this side, and I cannot wait. I just hope everybody loves it. We're getting ready to start construction, and come to Brits because we're gonna turn it over really fast, just like we did Jax's. I think we only took like 3 months to get Jax's open. And we are trying to do the same thing to get Brits open. And I'm just so excited. So you all know that.
Okay. Well, last but not least.
Just like, for me, well, that whole situation is just annoying, to be honest. I don't know how you've stuck around with like dealing with the Jackson Brittany of it all for so long.
Because of Brittany, because I love Brittany. That's why we deal with Jax.
I guess, listen, I want to ask, by the way, thank you to Breaking the Rules pod clips. I guess what I really want to ask here is, what do you guys think about Brock chiming into the conversation? Again, I feel like, here's the thing. It's like my dad used to always tell me and my brothers, like when we lived at the house or we were like turning 18, or my brother came and lived with us too, and we were adults. I mean, I never lived at the house when I was an adult, but I think I like left on my 18th birthday. But anyways, he used to always tell us, I don't want you guys to pay rent. You're not paying rent because at that point, you guys might think you have an input on things. And I think for Brock right now feels like, hey, I'm helping you guys. I'm doing you a favor. I don't mind doing it. Brock's a really gracious guy. But then also in return, I think that he feels like he does have some sort of leg to stand on by commenting on this stuff. And that's my question for you guys. Does one make it make sense? Pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.